What is really cool is that from the research I've done and the things I've seen online, it does seem like these three, so my volume 1, 2 and 4, are actually first edition versions of One Piece. What is up, beautiful internet people? It's your favourite random internet stranger, AgilePond. I am back. It is a Sunday, which means it is time for one thing and one thing only. That is right, it is time for the 4th iteration of Sunday Show and Tell. That series where we show off our cool stuff and talk about it like we're in school again. And boy, have I got something cool for you guys today. Now, I said at the end of the last video that not all of these are going to be TCG or card game related, and I am going to fulfill that promise today. I promise you, whilst it has TCG adjacent themes, it is not a card game that we are talking about today. It is something so much bigger. Now, if you're as perpetually online as I am, you have probably seen people all over the internet talking about the release of One Piece live action season 2. And whilst we're not here to talk about the live action, we are going to talk about One Piece. You'll have probably seen from my streams or potentially my art account, or even if you just hung out with me in person, I am a huge One Piece fan, to the point that I have it permanently inked on my shoulder. What we're going to talk about today is my collection of the One Piece manga, specifically volumes 1 through 6. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you might be able to notice something a little bit different about these, especially if you're into manga collecting or have been a big fan of One Piece for a long time. And that has something to do with this up here. For those of you guys that haven't, I'm going to tell you about it because that's the whole point of the show. So you might be able to see from here that there's a little bit of gold foiling on the front here, and down the spines, all the numbers and the titles. And it's really, really cool because what this signifies is that these are gold foil One Piece manga volumes. And really simply, that means that they are some of the first printings ever done of translated One Piece manga. Now, it's not only volumes 1 to 6 that have been done in this gold foiling. They actually did volumes 1 all the way to 23. I only have the first 6. And whilst I would love to collect the rest of them, as you can imagine, they charge quite a price nowadays. It's on my list of things to get eventually, but for now, I'm happy with these 6. Now, whilst they are gold foil versions, it doesn't mean that they are technically all first editions. It just means they were part of the first printing run. What is really cool is that from the research I've done and the things I've seen online, it does seem like these 3, so my volume 1, 2 and 4, are actually first edition versions of One Piece. And now, whilst these aren't as valuable to collectors as things like first edition Lord of the Rings, as a One Piece fan, having original mangas in first edition gold foil is such a cool thing. This Romance Dawn, this is where One Piece started. And you can probably tell, this is one of my childhood books. It is battered, it has been read, the spine is creased, it's sun bleached, the pages are all yellowed. But this is one of my treasured possessions. Like, I don't think I would ever sell this for any amount of money because this is my childhood. This is what started my love for One Piece, and I am so excited to have these in my collection. That's all I've got to share.